Hello. Okay. I think I sound a lot better now. Yeah. Okay. So what am I going to do today? Please realize I don't think I have an NNN plugin. So NNN. Let's start by that. github.com/jarun/NNN. So NNN is a file manager that I use in the terminal. NNN. So that's all my files. It also has a plugin ecosystem, but I don't have any of the plugins installed, so I'm going to install them. So this is a custom made target that I set up just to enable the plugins, because I need to download it from elsewhere and it should work. Yeah. So there you go. So NNN gives you a list of all the files and directories wherever you are. So this is actually my home directory. So that's the home directory, but I could also do root. So that's what NNN does. And there are, okay, now I need NNN. So NNN has plugins. One of them that I use very regularly is called NNN Previewer. So it gives me a preview of the contents of a directory, for example, downloads and editor. So here I have pictures, and that's my profile panel. So all of this is happening inside a terminal. So that's my browser. I'm going to close it for now. So this whole thing is a terminal window, but within the terminal window, I can I need to open it, but I can see previews within my terminal window, even of pictures. This might also, yeah, it also does video, which is pretty cool. And where is it? Yeah, there you go. There's also preview of videos within the terminal, but this only works when you're using Kitty. So right now my terminal is Kitty. Yes, anyway, I'm telling you, this is possible within the terminal emulator called Kitty, but it doesn't work with ghostty. So ghostty is another terminal emulator. Now if I do NNN preview, it doesn't work. It does. I thought there was an error message, but I can't find it now. No. Maybe it's here. Terminal action key. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't see any errors here. I mean, none related to NNN. So yeah, that's the thing. So if I'm using Kitty with NNN, I can preview. But if I'm using ghostty with NNN, I cannot preview. Oh, there it is. Xterm, no such file or directory. But I think I have it. Oh, I don't. So that's what I've been trying to fix. So NNN and Kitty would work, but NNN and ghostty does not work. And in ghostty, this is the error that I'm getting. Xterm, no such file or directory. So maybe I'll just try installing Xterm, see where it takes me. Actually, I want to update ghostty first, make sure I'm on the latest version. So dnf upgrade ghostty. So while that is happening, look up ghosty's documentation, configuration docs. From source key binding, that might be useful. This might also be useful, and maybe also NNN's documentation. Maybe nothing to do with ghosty's latest version. Next thing I need is Xterm. But do I want Xterm? Okay, let's do DNF provides Xterm. That is weird because I just updated repositories, but it's doing it again. Should have done it with cache only. Okay, so NNN plugins. Okay, let me change to the master version in the current version 5.1. Plugins, and the plugin that I'm using is called NNN Preview. This preview tab and this preview TUI. Maybe I should try and see if the other one works. Terminal based file previewer, so this is what I'm using. Okay, I think the one that I use is called preview TUI, but I want to try with okay, I'm not sure which one I'm using. Let me check that. Okay, there's only one called Xterm, but before we do that, NNN. Okay, so so the way you set up NNN is using environment variables. So what I did was I made a wrapper script. So this is a wrapper script that runs NNN. Yeah. So that's where that's set up. So NNN plug is preview TUI. That's the one that I'm using. I'm not using preview tab. I'm using preview TUI. Okay. There's a lot of dependencies. 6 independent methods to preview with tmux, kt, western, quick look, Windows terminal, NNN terminal set to a terminal. It's Xterm by default. That's interesting. Maybe I should check this. So NNN terminal, and then I call NNN. Well, I need to set this to ghostty. Ghostty. Then I set NNN. Oh. Wait, no. This is not what I want though. Okay, so it opened another window. Interesting. Can't say I'm a fan. Does it support images? Also, another problem with this is that the focus is shifting and it's not previewing many images. So that's another problem. Okay, just to explain what's happening. So right now I'm running ghostty. This is inside ghostty. So wait, is this inside ghostty or is this kt? I'm confused. I'm gonna open it again. Ghostty. Make it smaller. So now I'm doing NNN terminal is equal to ghostty. Export. So now when I run NNN and then I bring up the preview tab preview TUI plugin, it's doing this. The window on the left is where I was, but now it's opened another window on the right, and focus is shifting basically. So I need to, I don't know if you can tell, so this means the window on the left is focused, this is when the window on the right one focused. So when I'm opening up the preview, it's shifting the focus to the right, and I don't know what that, because now I can't, I have to come back here and then change this. It's not very useful. Okay, one more thing I can try is see how it works with preview tabbed. Does that work? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work at all. Wayland is not supported in preview tab. This plugin could freeze the session. Great. So I cannot use it at all. One thing is, even within ghostty, it works if I'm running tmux. So inside of a tmux session, the way the preview TUI plugin works is different. So if I'm running NNN inside a tmux session, I can still use it. Does it support images? That's a good thought. Let me check. Where is it? Media. Pictures. Okay. So ghostty is not opening this image either. So that's one thing to check. Ghostty features overview. Okay, this Kitty graphics protocol, which allows terminal applications to render images directly in a terminal. But that's all it says. I don't think it says anything after that. Okay, maybe I'll check that. Kitty. It says it twice. Done. Okay. Okay. Configuration, splitting, reloading is control shift, comma. That's something I keep forgetting every time. Zero configuration format, macOS specifics, syntax, offline directions, documentation. Okay, nothing important over here. So now I know that preview tab is completely not possible because I'm using Wayland. Now I only have to look at preview TUI. So its dependencies. With tmux it works. With Kitty I need allow remote control in kitty.conf. Something to think about later. Or using an NN terminal. So that could work. That's the other option. Not the option that I'm a fan of, but it works. Not very well though. Less or NNN page. I have less, I have tree, I have file, I have midterm, concept, tower, man. All of these are options, so just skip all over it. You need to set an NNN FIFO path and a key for the plugin with NNN plug. This is done. This is not. Oh wait, no, I kind of did. Yeah, because I'm only running an which so yeah, I always start and then with a, that's how I get the FIFO. So if I am always opening a FIFO, so then it's always a new FIFO, so that's perfect. Plug in NNN. If you provide the same to all NNN instances, there will be a single common preview window. Okay, that's not what I do. It's not what I want either. Kitty users need something similar to the following. Allow remote control, yes. Listen on Unix. enabled layout splits. With image magic installed, this terminal can use the iCat kitten to display images. Can leverage image previews on such Emacs with Kitty's iCat kitten setup. Kitty has stated about Emacs. Okay. Okay, so what is iCat kitten? This is Kitty, right? Okay, iCat kitten in Kitty terminal. Okay, this is good enough. Kitten iCat image.jpg. So it works in the Kitty terminal. I'm gonna download a picture. Kitten iCat unsplash.jpg. Image magic failed to blah 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 blah. But will this work if I'm doing it? Wait, this is Kitty. Fail to identify image path at blah 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 blah. Running the command magic identify format. Okay, well, I think I didn't get an image because I didn't follow. Still a HTML document. I think I need to set sizes. Let's do, there you go. Now is it an image? Yes. So now if I do kitten iCat, okay, it got the picture, there's a preview. Now what happens if I do the same thing in ghostty? So this is ghostty. So in ghostty, I do kitten iCat unsplash.jpg. Okay, this is ghostty, right? I keep getting confused. Okay, we're opening ghostty. I'm going to rename this workspace so I know that this is always ghostty. Sway.5 workspace. Oh wait, I think I need to create a new workspace. I can't just rename a workspace. Move workspace, blah 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 blah. There it is. Rename workspace to a new name. Okay, so sway message workspace to ghostty. So now I know that this is always ghostty. Okay, and here I have started ghostty, kitten iCat unsplash.jpg. Okay, so ghostty can preview images, no problems there. So now my problem is that it's not working with NNN preview. So how does NNN preview? How does NNN preview work? It works when you allow remote control, and then you also set up a listen, what's it called? Socket, listen socket, and you allow remote control. This is optional. Okay. So now I need to see if ghostty allows remote control through the Kitty protocol, which is what it's supposed to do, right? No, this Kitty graphic protocol. Doesn't mean it. Okay, so that might be why. But I can split. So okay, how do I split? But while I'm at config, let me just check. Remote. There's no remote. Kitty image storage limit. This will use to set the term, and when we set this, it's an external prefix because it uses that to enable key protocols among other features. Yeah, none of this. Okay, it's not these. Next is split. Okay, these are all about configuration options, so not particularly useful to me. So key bindings, overview, list key bindings, trigger, action, trigger prefixes, action, trigger sequences, okay, action reference, so split, new split. Create a new split in the given direction. Is there a way for me to look at the current key bindings? There should be, right? Man, ghostty, key bind, list key binds, ghostty, list key binds. So where is, okay, too many things, split. So control shift, right, so it's control alt, let's go to split, new split down, okay, let me look for new split, okay, it's a control shift O. Okay, it's doing two commands at once. Control shift O does new split and it does right. Okay, now what I need to know is whether it's possible to do an action without the key binding. Would that make sense? Man goes to action. Command line actions, list fonts, the action associated, list actions, key bind, okay, so what I want is to send an action without notify key bind return quit hog to enable the quit hog. Okay, ghostty action without key bind. what is a quick terminal? Vertically split horizontally, switch between pins. Using ghostty for why ghostty keeps winning. Okay. Programmatically split ghostty. Ability to split layouts. Navigation between a dynamic split, hollow closure split, scripting API for ghostty. Who is this? This is a discussion. Layout feature automatically converted this to discussion to get some feedback. Personally linked to new action called select layout. For example, coming from Kitty, I like the single keybind to create a new split. I didn't even know Kitty had layouts. Okay, so there's no real way to do it then. Scripting API, exposes API, video blog, single line text protocol. This is quite some time ago. That's a discussion. Okay. Kitty remote control. Easy to debug, you can tell it can just start. Okay, easy to build API clients, easy to implement. Okay, so what I need is to find the scripting API. That's what the terminal API is. Oh, programs running in terminal use control sequences. Control sequences are blah blah blah. For a full list of see the reference. Do I have split? No. Control. Escape. So this is only doing it for the terminal itself. Control sequences, not for the terminal emulator. Concepts page. Control characters, escape characters, CSI, OCS, DCS, APC. Okay, currently there's only one, the Kitty graphics protocol sequence, SOS and PM. Control sequences are used to do things like change the primary way the programs interact with the terminal. Programs running within terminals only have a single way, writing bytes. Okay, due to the historical nature of terminal. There are 8 types of control sequences. Each type has a different format. Startup string, device control, operating system, control sequence, application, program command. And there's only one APC, which is the Kitty graphics protocol. So there's almost no way for me to make it work for now. I guess that's the conclusion. How about in master? So if I go to master, if I go to plugins, and there is no change, it's the same thing. Okay, how does preview to UI actually work? What else can I do? So I can do an end terminal, which is creating the one, or I do tmux, but I cannot split it. But I could allow remote control But I don't think Kitty has remote control yet. Sorry, Ghosty. Ghosty remote control. Option reference control L does not work. Configure and customize. Ghosty is or remote control. I'm using all of his playing thing. I don't see anything available yet. Okay, so I have images. The problem is split. Does Ghosty have anything? And it's a manual page. So when I say split, it mouse while typing unfocus split. Okay, I can run a command, but it won't be a ghosty action. It will be a command. Initial command, no, not useful. Maximize full screen. Window height, window save state, clipboard read, shell integration. Okay, not what I want yet. Okay, so what if but it's not possible for me to control Ghosty from within the script, is it? I don't think so. Configure comment, split direction, terminal, external terminal, split size, temp dir, nvars. Okay, start review. If it's tmux, you will use an internal tmux. If it's kitty, you will use an internal kitty. Rest term and an internal. If there is item, you will write on. And then split, and then split. Okay. And an internal kitty at go to layout splits. So yeah, if it's kitty, that's what it's doing. Okay. So the thing is, with kitty, I'm able to launch a preview TUI, make a split and all of that. But I'm not able to do that with Ghosty. I don't see any way for me to create a Ghosty split other than using the action, which is control over this on Ghosty. So that's creating the split. But how can I do it without the keybind? I don't think there's any way to look at this. So what if instead, oh wait, new split, it didn't work. Non-CLI action specified, all valid, can be listed with help. But this is a CLI action. Hold on. But if I do list key bindings, that works. So are these not actions? Is it because I didn't say which direction the new split is? I don't think that's the problem. All valid CLI actions can be listed with ghostty plus help. Show list action, list colors, listing, list keybinds, list fonts, help, validate configuration, please crash report. All configuration keys are available as command line options with by configuration key. Use the equal to value syntax and you put into a configuration file, for example. Okay. So yeah, there is no way for me to run a split from the terminal. That's the only way I could do it. Maybe let me try ghosty and have it switched. Try can't find compelling reason has Lua scripting. Kitty's not support is only bad, purposely neglected, blah blah blah. Okay, but none of this seems to say anything about the scripting. Ghosty scripting. Wait, is it already there? Just maybe. Okay, let's look at the discussion. What happened at the end? Where is the discussion ending? This was yesterday. I don't think there's many ways, so terminate the term music for had a new tab, no. Okay, VC from IPC. Yeah, this was all it goes up. So on my GPL well MIT, which means you cannot just read the source code. You can, but it's very hard to believe a large companies are not doing it. Please elaborate about not about it. It is planned, but it is nice to be drafted out first. This also need this can be minimized. You can process for a handy outcome. Button down there. AI agent terminal access where CP. Okay, not from beneficiary opening the same ghost instance or a close it, not from external program without some hacks, example key press. Okay. Config reference quit after last window, option 2 is enough. Is there an official method to open new windows of the same ghosty instance or a way to close the instance when there are no windows left? So this was March 25, so basically there's nothing yet. Okay, configurations and dynamically linked share libraries. I don't see compatible with ghosty. Okay, nope, not what I wanted. Okay. So it's not possible. That is the conclusion. Goodbye.